in the remote reaches of Siberia, where winter holds dominion. The land is unforgiving. Here, in the bleak expanse of Yakutia, temperatures plummet to unimaginable lows, reaching as low as minus 71 degrees Celsius. It is a world where survival is an unspoken battle, where each day is an act of endurance, and where even the smallest mistake can be fatal. This is a place where only the toughest survive, and where the bond between humans and nature is tested in ways few could ever imagine. In the bitter cold of the Russian Far East, one woman, aged 90, stands as a testament to resilience. With weathered hands and a heart hardened by decades of hardship, she faces the ultimate test of survival, alone, surrounded by a vast pack of wolves, with nothing but her courage and determination to protect the snow sheep that are her lifeline. The stakes are high. Her sheep are everything. Food, livelihood, and the thread that ties her to a way of life that has existed for centuries. Each morning in Yakutia begins in darkness. The cold seeps into everything. The wood, the stone, the air itself. In the tiny, isolated village, the inhabitants wake long before dawn, their breath clouding in the freezing air as they prepare for another day of survival. The woman, known to the villagers as simply Baba, rises from her straw mattress, her bones aching with the weight of age. She pulls on her thick furs, her weathered face set in determination. In a place where even the strongest of men have fallen to the land's wrath, she continues, not out of need, but out of an ingrained will to survive. Her task today is simple but life-threatening. Her flock of snow sheep, vital to her sustenance, have been grazing near the tree line. The wolves have been watching, waiting for the perfect moment to strike. In this desolate world, wolves are not just predators. They are a constant presence, hunting in packs, relentless and patient. A single wolf is dangerous enough, but 1,000 is an insurmountable force. Baba knows the wolves are closing in. She can hear the faint howls on the wind, the soft crunch of paws in the snow. Her eyes, sharp despite her years, scan the horizon as she steps carefully toward the sheep. The wind howls as it sweeps across the frozen tundra, carrying with it the smell of wild animals and danger. The land is vast, endless, and unforgiving. She knows that every step she takes is a step deeper into peril. As the wolves approach, Baba is not afraid. Her hands are steady as she pulls out her rifle, the cold metal of the weapon familiar and comforting. She knows this moment will come, and she knows what it means. The survival of her flock, her livelihood, rests on her ability to hold back the wolves. She's faced them before, and she survived, but today, the wolves seem more determined, more desperate. It is as if they know the snow sheep are the last food source before the harshest months of winter. Baba stands tall, though the weight of the years bears down on her. She moves with purpose, her face set against the cold, her breath a visible cloud in the frigid air. The wolves circle, moving closer, testing her resolve. She raises her rifle, aiming at the nearest predator, her hand steady despite the chill that grips her bones. With a sharp crack, the shot rings out, the sound swallowed almost instantly by the vast emptiness of the frozen landscape. But the wolves do not retreat. Instead, they grow bolder. The battle is on. The wolves surge forward, their eyes gleaming in the dim light, their hunger palpable. Baba fires again, the sound echoing across the tundra. Each shot is a calculated risk, each breath drawn in effort to steady her nerves. She can hear the howls growing louder now, the pack closing in with terrifying precision. The cold seeps deeper into her flesh, the freezing air biting at her face, but her mind remains sharp. She has no time for fear. The snow sheep must survive. Her survival depends on it. Her heart pounds as she reloads. The wolves now within striking distance. One by one they fall, but still the pack presses on. The harsh wind bites at her face, the snow swirling around her like a cloud of ice. The wolves are relentless, their eyes never leaving her. She is their target, but she will not back down. With a final, desperate cry, Baba takes one last shot, hitting the lead wolf square in the chest. The pack pauses, momentarily stunned by the loss of their alpha. This moment of hesitation is enough. Baba takes the opportunity to retreat, her movements quick and calculated as she rushes to gather the remaining snow sheep into a pen. She moves like a woman half her age, her instinct sharp, her resolve unyielding. The wolves, sensing their prey slipping away, howl in frustration. But the pack knows better than to chase a well-prepared enemy. Slowly, they retreat into the vast wilderness, their hunger unsatisfied for now, their patience tested. Baba watches them disappear into the snowstorm, her heart racing in her chest. The snow sheep are safe for today. As the wind howls through the frozen trees, Baba stands alone in the deep snow, her breath coming in heavy, visible clouds. The battle is over, but the struggle is far from finished. In the frozen wastelands of Yakutia, survival is never guaranteed. Each day is a new fight. Each night a battle against the cold, the isolation, and the ever-present threat of nature's wrath. But Baba, with her quiet strength and unbreakable will, faces the future with the same calm determination that has carried her through a lifetime of hardship. In this frozen world, survival is not just an act of defiance. It is a way of life passed down through generations, tested in the coldest, harshest land on earth. For Baba, and for all who call this place home, every victory is fleeting, and every day is a gift. The next morning, Baba wakes to the same bitter cold. The landscape outside is still and quiet, the snow reflecting the faint light of dawn. The wind is calmer now, but the cold still bites, and the silence is only broken by the distant howls of wolves, reminders that the battle for survival never ends. Baba begins her morning routine as she always does, slowly but steadily. There are no shortcuts here, no room for error. She adjusts her furs, carefully pulling them over her shoulders and tucking them tightly around her neck. The cold air presses against the skin of her face as she moves outside to check on her snow sheep. She knows the wolves are still nearby, watching and waiting for the slightest opening. But Baba does not let fear take root. She moves with purpose, her eyes sharp despite her age. Each step is calculated, every movement one of careful consideration. The land is vast and unforgiving, but it is hers. Today's task is much like yesterday's: to keep the snow sheep safe, to endure the cold, and to keep the wolves at bay. With her rifle in hand, Baba checks the surrounding area for any signs of danger. Her breath hangs in the cold air, visible against the snow as she scans the horizon. She knows that survival here is never certain, but it's a fight she's been preparing for all her life. The snow sheep graze peacefully near the tree line, unaware of the imminent danger. Baba watches them for a moment before looking back at the snow-covered landscape. The trees in the distance appear distant and cold, and the faintest sound of a wolf's howl carries on the wind. Her heart beats steadily in her chest, her body weary but her resolve unshaken. Baba's focus is interrupted by the soft crunch of snow behind her. She freezes. The wolves are closing in again. This time, she knows they will not hesitate. Her hands are steady as she raises her rifle, the cold metal smooth against her fingers. The shot rings out and another wolf falls, but the others don't retreat. Instead, they push forward, sensing the vulnerability of the snow sheep. Baba, despite the age and strain of the years, does not falter. She reloads quickly, her movements sharp and practiced. She has faced wolves before, and she will face them again. It is a battle that has become part of her life here. The wolves inch closer, their eyes gleaming with hunger. Baba fires again. Another wolf falls, but the pack does not stop. The snow sheep move nervously, sensing the danger, but Baba keeps her attention on the pack. With a final, desperate shot, Baba takes down the alpha wolf. The pack pauses, unsure what to do. Baba uses this moment to retreat, moving quickly to gather the sheep and guide them back to the safety of her shelter. The wolves, sensing that they've been outmaneuvered, slowly begin to retreat into the snowstorm. Baba watches them disappear into the distance, her heart still racing from the intensity of the battle. But the snow sheep are safe, for now. As the wind picks up again, Baba steps back into her cabin, exhausted but unbroken. She knows the cycle of survival will continue tomorrow, and the next day, and the next. But for now, she is safe, and the snow sheep are safe. The battle is over, but the fight for survival in the frozen world of Yakutia is never truly finished. In the world's coldest land, survival is not an act of defiance. It is a way of life,